And good evening there, folks. This is Dan here with Herbert T Outdoors. Good to see you. Come on in, take a seat. Make sure you got a nice cold beverage of choice, and we'll get things started here in just a minute. I'll give a few moments for a few people to come in, get all my sound set up, getting an echo. Oh, Ozark's Great Adventures. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, we got Daniel from TD Knives and Adventures. Good evening, sir. um, Tonight's topic, kind of wanted to touch on. I've been touching on uh, about like meetups and uh, different things like that, where we get to meet other creators and stuff. But I also want to do the other side of things on the small scale, where we as creators a lot of times are doing this solo. And I know in uh, the community of bushcrafting and survivalists and things like that. Uh, let me give a quick response here. All right. So, um, like I said, just wanted to kind of orient this around the solo aspect of it. Yes, the community, we interact with each other, but now when it gets to the one-on-one of creating our videos and things like that, we have to do all this stuff by ourselves, whether it's, from filming from your phone, or, a selfie stick with a GoPro on the end of it, or, a drone in the air, or whatever it is. That's the technical aspect of it. But to me, when I solo camp and I get out there and I experience the woods and the atmosphere, it's just real peaceful to me. And I kind of enjoy that solitude. Um, I don't know if y'all do, but I really do. And I look around. I am alert to my surroundings, every every movement. Hey Jason, good to see you. Um, I see deer just moving through the woods, squirrels hopping around, birds flying around, and it's just kind of majestic to me. And you think about the lives of those critters out there, and or even the life of a tree near you. It might have been there for 100 years for all you know. And the hardships that it's gone through, the storms, the tornadoes, the winds, the hail, you know droughts, things like that. And it just kind of it makes me feel kind of like I'm a little tiny piece of the big picture here, but I'm a piece of it. So I'm going to open it up here to bring up some people to the channel, and just wanted to remind you to be respectful. Uh, 'Cause, I don't really care to talk about anything political or religious or anything like that. YouTube tends to penalize you for those kind of things. But um, and then let's try to stay on topic here. We tend to sometimes drift off in another direction, and that's okay from time to time. But I want to get the perspective from other people, how their solo camping experiences are. I've got some questions here I'd like to throw out to not only the panel up here, but also to the people in the chat. So there we go. I'm going to paste that in there. And I'm going to pin that for the top. And like I said, if you'd like to join me up here on the panel, maybe answer some questions about your experiences or maybe tell a story or two, you're more than welcome to. I welcome the experience and the knowledge that comes from other people that are like-minded. So, but one of the questions I kind of wanted to touch on, we'll start with this one here, is the what do you most what do you love most about being alone in the wild? And like I said, I enjoy the experience of the critters and things like that, but what do you folks enjoy? And I'm going to throw that question up here in the chat. There you go. Looks like TD's working on some knives. That's a good thing. Sounds like I was listening to some lives recently that he was participating on, and he was talking to people about making some knives for him, which is a great thing. Like I said, this is a community, and you know, we all enjoy the things that each other does. I mean, we've got Jason here from Pest Hunter Outdoors. He's does gardening and pest hunting, and those are things that are fascinating to me as well. Let's see. Like I said, we've also got TD Knives in here. TD Knives and Adventures. I believe that's Daniel. Oh yeah, he said the big, what I'm seeing here is the quiet, the solitude, the hustle and bustle of the city is just not there. And the campground that I go to, it's a pine forest that is very it, it does have roads around it, but it does have that peacefulness. And like I said, we get deer that walk through. Um, I certainly hope that when I get a little closer to doing some camping here, that I'll be able to add some of that footage. Might even turn some of the footage that I've previously gotten into uh, a short or something. But and like Randy said, able to think and forget about life. Yeah. I mean, you just kind of drift off into a different peacefulness for the surroundings that you're in. The smell, the sound of the wind blowing in the trees, different things like that. And I even enjoy uh, the fact that the pine trees block out some of the sun, but not all of it. But it does give enough shade to keep it kind of cool. But yet, you know, you get those rays that come through, especially in the morning when a fog is kind of set in, or there's other people around the campground that get uh, their campfires going, and you get kind of that smoky haze that drifts across through the woods. Uh, it's just majestic to me. Um, I guess the only other good thing that I could say is, or would like to have in that environment, is maybe being right there on a lake, or maybe have a little uh, a stream nearby, a babbling brook or something like that. And, oh yes, thanks, Randy. Everybody hit that thumbs up. I appreciate that. Helps the old algorithm there to figure out, you know, is he doing all right or is he just. But yeah, if any, like I said, if any of you want to come up, come on up. Randy, you're welcome to join me too. Uh, and another feature that I like when I'm solo camping at night, and I tend to try to do as little with uh, like man-made light, so to speak, like a flashlight or something like that. I mean, I might flip my, just turn the basic screen of my phone on or something so that I get just a little bit of light, so I'm not stumbling over my own 2 feet. Uh, oh, Randy's eating his blueberries again, making you smarter. You just gonna surpass us all. But not only that, it lets you see let your eyes adjust to that darker environment so you can see the stars, the moon, things like that. That, when you're there in the city, you probably don't even notice the stars. And I just love sitting back, checking it out. I might let that fire die down to just a little smaller flame so that, my eyes can adjust to the dark and seeing the stars up above. And it's just so peaceful and relaxing. And then, like during the day, I try to do different projects, little bushcrafting things, uh, camp crafting things like that. And that's why a lot of my videos tend to be outside. I mean, this is outdoors, Herbert T. Outdoors. So I want to keep that kind of atmosphere in it. And yes, I do have some indoor stuff. Um, you've probably seen a few pictures of the uh, recent challenge that courtesy of Randy over at Ozark's Great Adventures. It's something I've been working on, and that's this little puppy right here. And you see, I kept my button there for a nice hold. This is the big boy version of the slingshot, and like I said, I've been working at shaping it and getting it, to look a little more appealing. And as you can see, I've got extra length here at the bottom that I will be uh, cropping that down. But it helps with the shaping. I put it in a vise, and when I clamp it down, this part, and if you can see, you kind of tell it's wider on that end. So that gives me something to clamp down on when I'm carving and filing to shape this, and that way I don't damage everything else. But getting excited about it. I like to get out there and give this puppy a whirl. Been watching a lot of videos on it. I'd love to be sitting around a campfire doing it though. That would be top notch right there. But also next on the topic here, and I'll throw this question out here in the chat. And this kind of falls into the mindset and things of, when you're out doing it. So, how does solo camping change your mindset and perspective? Like I said, to me, I feel like I'm. Oh, I've got somebody coming in. There's Randy. Come on in, Randy.
Hey, what's up?
On there, buddy. We'll square this up a little bit better. Good to see you. And
You too, man.
what's that?
I said you too.
How was the blueberries?
No, I said I was eating not blueberries.
Oh, not blueberries.
Yeah, I
I'm
was having
sorry, I missed that part. But I was
cocoa
thinking,
puff.
boy, I've got this little spot right here for the knot. I almost thought about painting it like a blueberry in honor of you. But how's your slingshot coming?
It's the same as it was the other day. I hadn't did nothing.
Boy, that's cedar, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
this is
perfect.
one that I had cut it off a tree when me and 210 was out camping last weekend, and I didn't think it was going to work, so I threw it down. He picked it up, started shaving it, and so I took it back once he got
Hey,
it looking
Molly,
cool.
we got Pest Hunter's wife has now joined us too. Good to see you, Molly. I got to meet Molly at a meetup. Uh, it's been about 2 years ago, and she's really a neat person. Really enjoyed chatting with her. You know, so that was a group camping environment, and even that group camping environment, getting away from the hustle bustle of the city life was just amazing. And it's whether it's that kind of group or just my solo camping, my mindset completely changes. It's kind of like I feel, I'm disconnected from the hustle and bustle, you know, and I'm sure you experience that too, Randy.
You know,
I just watch. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was telling, I was telling somebody the other day. It's really weird and it almost sounds like a mental problem, but I love camping in the winter in the woods, and I stay out in the 20-acre woods a lot over at my boss's house. Well, sometimes throughout the summer, I might go over to his house for something else, and if I take a walk through the woods, I start feeling like a sick feeling in my gut, like I miss the place. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah,
because I don't stay there in
absolutely.
the summer, I stay there in the winter, and then it almost feels like that the place misses me too. It's weird, man, but
I
that's
know the
how it
feeling.
feels to me.
Just about every day, I go to a local disc golf park, and the nice thing about it is I don't know how many acres. It's got to be, I'm guessing maybe 30, 40 acres at least, maybe even more than that. Yeah. Oh, we got Jason here that's ready to
Good
join
evening.
us. Hey, Jason, good to see you.
I haven't done solo camping in almost 30 years.
Well, you've got a Mrs.
Yeah.
Solo Camper to go with you. But, when I go to this park, it's it's very nicely done. I mean, they've got some neat trails through there. They got some bridges that go over, a little creek and everything. I really enjoy the peacefulness of it. I love watching the squirrels. I've got some that, I pull up and within 5 minutes they're right outside my door. I wonder if somebody's throwing them a little biscuit every now and then,
Yeah.
peanuts and stuff. But yeah, I know what you mean. I get out there and I feel the woods calling me,
Yep.
hey man, come on, load
Uh
up,
huh.
get out to the woods, you'll like it.
Yeah.
But I do
Those,
that, and it releases a lot of stress. I mean, it just the the hustle and bustle of every day. It just kills it. And, of course, I'm stressing, man. I want to go camping. I want to make some videos. I want to get out there and
Yeah.
do some bushcraft.
Yeah, unfortunately, we only have one camping trip this year.
Yep. Yeah. And man, I feel for you. The work that you got ahead of you on that garage there.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like I said, our camping trip is until the end of October.
Yeah.
How come? Because of your knee?
Nope. The trunk or treat. We've decided to go ahead and do that every year as long as they host it. Not only that, both of our birthdays are in October, so we just usually try to go camping then. It's cool enough here that we can get away with it.
Yeah.
A little bit warm nights, cool mornings, nice and foggy, especially on the lake. We've hit that campground 2 years in a row on our birthdays.
It looks like you've got a breeze blowing there in the background. The curtains are going. Oh, air conditioning, really?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. I mean, it's like in the 40s out here, and you're sitting there running the air conditioning?
Well, right now we're still trying to dry out the ceiling in here.
Oh, wait a minute. You're in the one that lost the ceiling?
Yes, we're in the one that the roofing got peeled off.
Or the roofing, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You have to turn that camera up so we can see, but it's probably already got a...
That happened last couple days?
It'll be 2 weeks this upcoming Tuesday.
Okay. What was it? Storm?
Yep. I'm saying it was a EF0 tornado, but there was no tornado. However, one of the businesses caught it on video on their security cameras.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hope it don't mold.
So your eyes. Did you believe your eyes?
Oh, I'm gonna believe my eyes as I was here when it happened.
Yeah, it's like when I was living in Fort Smith, we had a F1 that went. I mean, literally, my place was right in the path of it. And, when I got outside after realizing that, wait a minute, I'm a YouTuber, I should be videoing this. Of course, it takes a special mindset to be willing to go out in a tornado. But I went out and checked it out. I got some footage. I mean, the winds were still with it and everything. And when the news showed the path, it was like right in line with my place.
Yeah, for us, the wind started picking up, and all of a sudden, the wind really picked up, and you can actually hear the wind doing this. And it lasted for about under 15 seconds.
Yeah.
By the time you figure out, hey, what's going on, it's already over.
Exactly. That's exactly the way it was for me. I mean, I walked from the kitchen to the bathroom, thinking that's got the most walls around it, the safest place. And then as soon as I walked in there, it was like, no, I need to go grab my camera. And walked in, grabbed the camera, walked to the front door. It's already through. So it was.
We were supposed to get storms here for I think it's Friday. And so I had plans. I thought maybe I'd go camping out at the acreage and try to catch it all in my shelter. But then I kind of I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, so I didn't go, and we got nothing. I mean, a few little drops of rain, a little bit of wind, but that's it.
Yeah. My buddy Tyler, that I did the meetup video just recently here on or the Wood Squad gathering. He went, I talked to him Friday night. They were out camping, expecting the high winds and everything, heavy torrential rains, hail possibilities, and everything. And he did get some of it, but I don't think it was of the magnitude that they were forecasting. Even for us, we were forecast 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
I think we were lucky if we got 40.
I
Yeah,
think we're supposed to get more storms this week. I think.
I think we're being
What about
missed.
what about for the weekend?
I don't know about the weekend yet.
Yeah, I always look. I'm religiously checking on the phone the weather. Is it going to be good? Can I go camping?
Well, it's kind of fun if you just go and see what happens.
Yep, exactly. I'm also kind of a fly by the seat of my pants. If the mood hits, I'm
Yep.
gone, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get there.
Yeah. Kind of what I do. I went camping last night, or I went to go camping last night. I was going to do my first stealth camp, and the place I went was a really scary place. Looks like gangs used to live there, or possibly still do live there, and trash everywhere and painting everywhere. Anyway, I hiked all the way down the railroad tracks, past a couple of tents. People were living up under the bridge, and went down to this other bridge, and it freaked me out. So I left, decided I couldn't do it, came home, got upset with myself. So I grabbed my stuff, went back, and by this time it was too dark to cook there. So I cooked in the back of my truck and then hiked down the railroad tracks and got to that place. By this time it's dark, and I freaked out even worse this time. I'm like, I don't think that stuff was here a while ago when I was here. I think somebody's been here. And my mind's playing games with me. And the biggest part about it, though, that was freaking me out is on either side of the track, it's nothing but water. So if somebody comes, there's nowhere to go. Um.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I freaked out and I came back home again. Got really
Did you,
disappointed in myself.
did you take your sawzall with you?
I didn't take my saws all this time, but I I took more protection than I normally take. I tell you that.
Okay.
But
And
still, that was. And I caught a fish.
nice on the new reel, rod and reel.
No, this was on my old Zipco that's all broken. I didn't want to take a nice one in case something did happen. I didn't want. I left my GoPro even on the second time. It's like, man, if I get jumped, I don't want to lose everything.
Yeah. And as much time as I spend camping, which is in the summertime, it's like nearly every single weekend,
Yep.
unless it's a bad prediction for weather. High winds are usually my kind of deterrent, because if I'm going to create some videos, I don't want that sound, on my mic.
Yeah.
So it's hard to clean those up in post editing. But
That's why you
Yeah.
need a dead cat.
I do have one. I do
Okay.
have one, and
So,
and I've got like a Bluetooth mic that I can do, which has the filter over the top of it, the dead cat filter. And then I've got one that I can attach onto my camera. It's got the dead cat filter over it too. But once you get over 25-mile-an-hour winds, it sometimes starts
Yeah.
coming into play.
Yeah. My thing is, I still need to get another set of microphones so both Molly and I can be on at the same time if we're doing a live out um, remotely.
Right. Above and below. Good to see ya. We gotta.
so
Good morning.
It's kind of impressive to think that we're reaching people from other countries even. So we've
yep.
got one here from the UK. Good to see you.
TD Knife says we are going camping next weekend, kind of the same way Randy's video that came out today.
Yeah.
Now, another guy that does a pretty good camping is Matt Dubber.
I've not heard of Matt.
Yeah, he's out of South Africa.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
We
he just
used
got
to,
done doing a one just north of South Africa, Uganda or something like that.
yeah.
But he's got some good
Oh,
camera gear.
there's
Ooh.
Blake. Hey, Blake.
No, no, you stay down. You stay down too.
Mission Discover just put out a video. It just popped up on my screen.
Yeah.
Who did?
Yeah. I've got that in my
Mission
queue
Discover.
to watch.
Mm.
He was the one that was on his live the other night that he was talking to,
Yeah.
What's up, Blake? Yeah, Blake hasn't done a video in a long time.
or on 210's live. Yeah. But we got Blake here. He was one that I met at a get together a couple years ago over in Iowa. Um, he
You talking about
came a
First
long
Outdoors?
way.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
he's
Got
really
to
good at
meet
spilling
him.
his coffee before he drinks it.
And he's good at sending people to go get things at the truck
Yeah,
numerous times. Cliff's
yeah,
little back and forth adventure.
yeah. Tick magnet.
Yeah, tick magnet.
Did you call me?
Don't let him clean your fish at the fish cleaning station. You lose half
Yep,
your fish.
yep.
So is Hurst, is that your name?
That's Blake.
That's Blake. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's his last name.
yeah. He might. Yeah,
Yeah,
he might
Blake's
be
a pretty
one of
good
those
guy.
people.
He's a fun guy to hang around with.
Oh yeah, definitely. We
One of
definitely
those
had it.
guys that might get you in trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
Too much fun.
It's one of those that you know he's gonna not ask you to hold his ear while he does something. He's gonna say, "Come on and do it with me."
Got any camp plans for the coming days, guys?
Yeah, I'm in. I got something in the works here. Uh, I'm still trying to find out the details of it. Might be sooner than I had planned on my next camping adventure. Uh, I know above and below exploration, he's he's been doing these camps already, so he's already out there, and and he does solo expeditions and things like that. So he's not just doing camping; he's also doing uh, exploring caves and things like that. So he's really got some cool videos of that.
Yeah, see, I just live in the big cabin in the woods.
I just got a notification, not something I'm looking forward to. It would be good for possibly this upcoming weekend. Um, so when you guys, and of course, Jason, you have a Mrs. Pest Hunter that goes with you, but um, does disconnecting from technology affect your time in nature? I mean, do you, of course, being creators, a lot of times we're filming or taking pictures. Like uh, Jason, I know you love to take pictures of the scenery and stuff,
Yeah,
but
we do a mix. Sometimes we just shove it aside and we'll just sit down and just relax.
right.
Sometimes I'll just throw on a little bit of music and just kick back and watch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Above and below, yes, we know some about some of the disaster zone areas in England.
Right.
We get it from Rob on the Road, which I still have not watched his tractor videos yet. And I happen to like tractors.
Yep. See, everybody's got their branch of reach to the community, and it's just that's why I love this community. I can experience things. I can uh, live vicariously through things. I can live vicariously through Jason's gardening.
I
Always
got a lot of interests that I'm
with
trying to
food.
keep up with, and sometimes I can't. I gotta choose what needs to be done. Like I
Yeah.
said, for me here, because we'll be
We
done
got 'em.
paying off our note on the house here in just a few months, and that'll free up a lot of money to redo the house. Is what I'm hoping.
All righty,
Congratulations on that.
Yeah,
we
only
got
took us 6.5 years.
another one to join us here. Welcome, Daniel. Good to see you.
What's up, Daniel?
How do you guys get your thing sideways?
Turn your phone sideways.
You got
Yeah.
you got to put your rotation on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I tried looking that up the other day and it didn't give me that option.
Yeah, you got
Pull
to
your
get.
screen.
Yeah, you
Pull
got to
your screen down.
put your rotation on.
If you
All
pull
right,
your
well, kick
screen,
me out and I'll come back.
if you pull your screen down, it should be at the top. What kind of phone do you have?
Some sort of Samsung. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Android. Yeah, it's basically
all right, well, I'm going to come back in a second.
yeah. So
Okay.
I was going to show them, but
No, go ahead.
so
Like I'm still
basically,
here.
what you're going to do is you're going to
Yep.
pull down again, and then you'll see. Is it on this page? It's going to be portrait, and you just push portrait into auto rotation.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Yeah.
Aha. Portrait. Okay. Do.
See, I hate it rotating on me, so I always leave it in portrait mode
Yeah.
until I actually need to do horizontal.
Okay. So I can't see myself on your screen anymore.
Let's
Did
see.
it turn?
I can't see anybody either. It's just me up here.
Jason, how do I get this back to everybody?
I'll be back in a minute,
Box
y'all.
at the bottom, start button mashing.
Start button mashing?
Yeah. You see those little boxes right below the screen? There you go.
Oh, we lost Randy.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Oh, hey, hang on a second. I was covering it. My thumb got in the way.
All right.
And thank you, sir, for that
Yeah.
whole like. I was only looking for auto rotation. I wasn't looking for anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine says portrait. And it took me a few moments to figure it out. I'm going, what in the world is portrait? So I pushed on it and I go, oh, there it is.
Another benefit of
Again,
this
I
great
didn't read
community.
Yeah, I didn't read the instructions on the phone. So
The benefit of the community helping each other with the little things.
Exactly, with a simple solution to what in someone's mind could be a bad situation.
Right.
yeah, now, Daniel, what you need to do is you actually need to get a little tripod so you can.
No,
put your
I
camera on
have
the
one.
tripod. Yeah.
Like I just have to stand up and get it and figure out like where it needs to be.
Yeah.
But I'll just hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're holding it, every once in a while you're going to pixelate.
Yeah,
Oh,
the more
okay.
you move the whole camera around, the more it pixelates.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I mean, it's gonna be like that
That's
because
okay.
I'm smoking. Like I'm in the middle of smoking lamb, so I'm gonna get up and go back and forth.
Store bought or fresh lamb?
Fresh lamb.
Ooh, yes, thank you. There's weird when you buy it from the store. There's a weird metallic taste to it. And I don't like it.
All right.
It's
Why
because
is it?
they put something on the fat of the lamb, and that's why a lot of people cut it away. And that's like the best part of like seasoning the lamb is the fat.
Why is
But
it
yeah.
that whenever I get into watching videos or on live streams or something like that, people start talking about food, and then I suddenly realize I haven't eaten.
Hey, food is a universal language, man.
Yeah,
It is.
and like
You break bread
And that's
by
like the-
making friends.
Yeah.
and that's why my channel is named TD Knives and Adventure. It's like camping and then
Yeah.
it's my other half's like spices and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like today's adventure could be, oh, I got a flat tire. We're gonna change it today.
Yeah, I know. Like when I'm out camping, I love to uh, basically, I look forward to that breakfast the first, after the first night out there. You know, I do bacon, eggs. Uh, some people call it
Can you grab
uh,
that?
country potatoes or home style potatoes. To me, it's just cubed up boiled potatoes and then cook them in bacon grease and crisp them up.
Just a clip open.
Maybe some cinnamon rolls cooked over the fire.
Yeah, like I said, for me, I've been learning how to cook everything in a rice cooker or a Instapot.
Yeah. Ooh, Instapot. Didn't think
Sorry,
of
I'm trying to
that.
figure this out real quick.
It makes camping a little bit easier,
Yeah,
especially for a dinner.
yeah. Well, one of the things that I've been looking at, especially for when in the
This fucker here. Sorry.
no, we got above and below, and now he's hungry. He's stuck on a 12-hour night shift.
Oh,
Oh, he's going camping tomorrow evening. Hey, give us a shout out in if you do a video in it. That'd be awesome. Uh, but yeah, I've been looking at uh, in the solo aspect of camping, whether it's a hiking situation or just going to a campground, throwing up a tent and stuff like that. But I've also been looking at
Thank you.
scaling down my cooking from using the camp stove to a small wood burning stove type situation. Because if it's a great big fire, it tends to put out a lot of heat, and you got big areas of hot spots and such. And I actually got a notification from Firebox Stove about their their up and coming. Let's see if I can remember the name of it. It's
Is it
the freestanding hex stove, I think is what they call it, or freestyle hex stove.
that guy
It has,
comes out with some amazing stuff.
yeah, and
Like
he did a live, or well, it was a premiere for testing that out, and he was out it was in Utah. He was in kind of a little mountainous region. Heavy snow had hit,
yeah,
so
in his vintage truck. Was that
yeah,
the video you're talking about? Yeah,
that was a
yeah, like
beautiful
that whole
truck.
that whole setup is an oven. It's a cook pot. It's the apocalyptic is I think is what he's calling it. I believe. I'm not for certain, but yeah,
Um,
like that guy comes up with some great inventions for backpackers.
let's
Or
see
either
if I
like
can find. Let me find the.
alrighty.
Just sent
Hey,
that
above
out.
and below, I am going to go ahead and subscribe and check out your channel a little bit later on here.
Yeah, he's definitely got some cool stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm seeing some of the scenery in here, and I'm going, oh, that is awesome.
he's got the freestyle hex stove. That's what it's called. And then he used a uh, foldable windscreen that they have actually made it so it will fit around one of the grates on that freestyle hex stove. I mean, it just makes a pocket around it just perfect. It's great for he cooked two biscuits on it and made biscuits and gravy, and uh, it all packs down into a nice little convenient tin. Perfect.
and like
Well,
in every all his stuff like if you watch his videos, everything's flat. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So like packing your bag, it makes it. You could put that flat, all that flat stuff against your back, and it's not gonna be like. It's gonna act like the ribs of a hard backpack
Right.
or a rigid pack.
And lightweight. Uh,
Yeah,
you know,
it's all titanium.
well, he's got the steel and the titanium,
Yeah,
so he's
I
got the
think
two
it's a.
different sides of it.
Is it steel or is it aluminum and titanium?
I think,
Either way, it's still light.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I think the one he had was stainless steel, but it might have been the titanium that was the
Or
test
hang
model
on,
that he
sorry,
took with it.
stainless steel or aluminum? I said titanium. Titanium is race car stuff. I'm not. Yeah, my
No,
bad.
they've got titanium versions of the
Yeah,
stoves
but
too.
I'm sure that's
So
not
I'll be right back.
affordable for everybody.
right, yeah, it
Yeah,
I
but the
know
aluminum version, he's doing something right now. Like I saw a short that he's doing something with rocket stove or jet
yeah,
boil. Sorry, jet boil.
or
Like I
jet
think they
boil.
have something they're in
Yeah.
the works with. That'd
Well,
be pretty cool to see.
I told him that I would mention this in tonight's live stream in case anybody hasn't gotten to see the new hex stove.
Yeah, I don't
We
have the
got
hex stove. I have his old school uh square folder twig stove. It's like
welcome to guys in the Ozarks. Good to see you.
7 or 8 years old. Hi, two guys.
Yeah.
Isn't it two guys? It's him and his son, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
that's Matt, or is it Matt or Mike? I think it's Matt. Yeah, and Kyle, I believe is his son's name. I like that he's doing his channel with his son and uh, kind of passing on his knowledge to him. I think that's
That- it-
really cool.
And like that's what all. It's like, there's a lot of parents out there that just hand their kids their phone, but that's how it should be. It's like outside is better than your phone.
Right,
You know what I mean? Even though right now I'm on my phone, but it's still the way I feel.
right. Yeah, and I certainly wish that I was closer to my kids. That I could get to do these things. I took my daughter one time camping, and it was her first time camping. She was quite young, and we went camping in Colorado. And in the city,
You're,
it's
oh, in the city. Yeah, no,
hot
sorry.
during
Like
the
I
day.
thought you were talking
Well,
about like
oh no,
Colorado Springs.
we went. I guess it would be more called the foothills part of. Not. I mean, it was. You're probably where we camped was probably mile and a half from the actual mountains. So,
Yeah,
but we camped on a lake, and it was. I would say it was hitting probably the 90s in the weather. Hey, we got Randy back, but it was, yeah,
evening,
it
Randy.
was 90s in the weather
What's up, man?
in the day, but that night for some reason it dropped down to, I would say, low 40s, high 30s, and my daughter not having ever experienced that, for
Oh
her,
yeah,
I know it was absolutely miserable. So I felt bad. And then, when we finally went home, I asked her, I said, would you like to go camping again? Nope.
yeah,
She'd want nothing to do
and
with it. And
and
then
that's
the
what
fall,
like the whole bad thing about it is that one bad memory of camping
well,
deters
now,
kids from doing it.
hang on a second. A week later, I asked her, or actually, she asked me when we're going camping again. And I said, well, I recall you didn't like it that much. And she says, yeah, because I was cold, but if I had something to keep warm, then I'd be all right. So,
Yeah. So that like you're lucky in that sense. You got the flip of your daughter saying, "Okay, I'm willing to do it again," but then
yeah,
you have kids that are out there that like they just think of the worst time of the whole time they were there. They don't think
right.
about, oh,
Oh,
we were chucking flaming marshmallows, or like something fun. Like they don't think about that part of it. They only dwell on,
the single worst thing that happened.
yeah, you know what I mean. And like I'm fighting for my kids right now with the court and all that stuff, and they're the little bit that me, Myler, and Half get to go do. They're missing. You know what I mean? Like that's my ex's decision to make it that way. That's fine and dandy, but it's the same like the same thing. Like it could be a cold night, and one of my sons says, "No, Dad, I'm not going back again."
Yeah.
And I understand. Like you got to give them their
Well,
background or whatever, but two
when I was,
treats. Or, go ahead.
Up,
yeah,
Woodsman.
when I was a kid, uh, we did, many trips, camp. We did local camping, and then we also did trips like, Colorado, Arizona. Just traveling around Kansas, Nebraska. All those things. Went to Mount Rushmore, and you know, even the experience. And I remember faintly experience where we set up the tent. It was one of those old Coleman. You know, the poles were like a galvanized aluminum or something, and about as big around as my thumb, if not bigger. And we set up the tent. I just crawled inside, and it was blowing hard, and the tent collapsed on me. You'd think that would make you know, a miserable experience that, oh, I don't want to go back. But no, you say camping, I'm like, "Hmm, I'm ready."
Yeah,
What's
and
up,
like in my,
two
oh, go
guys?
ahead, Randy.
Oh, I was just trying to say hi to two guys and Woodsman. They were saying hi to me, and
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't. I
Now,
wish there was a way to just like tap on somebody's name to acknowledge that they've said something.
yeah. Well, I know. Well, you do it from your phone, but if you are doing it from your computer, you can actually, in the chat, put the
I
at
like their
symbol
question.
first, and then start typing the name of their channel. It'll pop up a list of their names, and you can click on their name. That will
Yeah.
highlight their channel name
Mm.
with whatever comment you put after it.
Well, I can't. I can't chat with them at all. I don't think. Can I?
Yeah, if
Oh, private
you
chat.
No, private chat is us on the panel.
no,
Oh
yeah,
no, I can't. I can't chat with them right now.
Yeah.
and
I
What's
don't see
crazy,
any
quick,
way to.
not to go off.
I
Okay.
don't see any way to post.
so you guys see how in that chat comment there I put the at symbol in front of it, and all I typed was OZ, and it dropped down a list, and I was
Yeah.
able to
Like,
select his channel, and then I put my comment after it.
Yeah, but I'm
So
saying like right now I can't even chat at all.
yeah, you're on the phone. It's kind of a little
Yeah.
more difficult to do it.
It's like I either got to be on video or on chat. I can't be in both.
Yeah.
I'm on my phone and I got the chat up. I can read it, and it says right here, chat if you want to.
Mondo.
Like on my phone, like whenever he told me to like rotate my phone, I did that, and then I went like I put it back, and then I hit like live chat, and then I stood it sideways, and the chat's right here.
Mhm.
Like I can
Yeah.
see Ozark Woodsman said, "Hey Matt, I see his post, and it says add comment." And so,
I can, yeah, I can see the chat. I just can't respond to it.
oh,
Yeah, same. Well, if you're on the phone, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. But that's
uh,
okay. You can say your hi in the voice here too.
I had a good opportunity this weekend to buy an old school canvas bell tent for $50, except the lady was a flake. You know what I mean? Like it's a 30-minute drive for me. I'm like, okay, let me know when you're gonna be home. Oh, come first thing in the morning. I was like, okay, I need your address so I can come first thing in the morning. That's like 7, 8 o'clock, right? She messaged me at 11. It messages me at 11. It's 30 minutes. And she's like, well, I have to leave at 11:30 to go to work.
Oh man,
I'm like, are you serious? Like an old school white TP bill tent or
nice.
TP style bill tent. I'm like, okay. I guess we're camping out of the back of the truck next weekend. Not that we don't have other tents. It's just
Well,
that's how things go.
you need to watch that guy below you's video on truck camping. That is the ideal tent for a
No,
truck.
like I sent Randy pictures like of my his has the awning. That's
Yeah.
the only difference from his to the one we have. Like
Oh,
it's
okay.
still underneath the yeah, it's still underneath the back seat of the truck. Like it
The
doesn't leave the truck.
the
But yeah,
awning
we're
thing
going to
was
do that.
something that really captivated me.
Yeah, like the
Essentially,
awning part of
that
his is like good for us because like everybody else looks at that awning for rain. We look at that for a breeze because we're in Arizona. Like that holds
Oh,
the
oh
breeze
yeah.
to come. Yeah, you know what I mean? To like keep everything cool.
So
Yeah.
Daniel, where are you heading to for your camping trip?
We're going up to the riverside of Bartlett Lake, Arizona. Or
Oh,
what's
okay.
the town, babe? Yeah, it's
All right.
Bartlett. We're going on the riverside instead of lakeside because lakeside's always way busy,
Oh yeah.
and it's probably down. How many feet, babe? 100. Like take a guess. Yeah, Bartlett's probably down from where originally it was. It's probably down 100 feet or even more. Like they're not even stocking Bartlett Lake anymore. That's how low it is.
well,
But
that
yeah, we're
tent that
going
was on
there.
my video actually belongs to Minnesota Mike. What
Yeah,
happened
no,
is
no, no, yeah, yeah.
he loaned that tent to me. He wanted me to use it one night, and then he wanted me to give it to 210. So I'm giving it to 210, and I think he used it this weekend. And then Minnesota Mike's going to get it back next weekend and take it back to Minnesota and use it in a truck.
No, Randy, last night we did the whole shed camp or greenhouse camp. And that video, I don't know, give us a few days to figure everything out. Tiff slept in your sleeping bag, and I slept in a wool blanket. She never sleeps past 4:30, and she didn't wake up until 7:15 this morning.
Oh wow,
Oh wow!
that's
Yeah.
comfy.
So yeah, like we
That's
did
the best.
a we did a small
So
cook up. I mean, it's not the best, you know what I mean? But it's like we have neighbors, and like I'm bad about cussing, but like when I do, I can't just yell over the wall and be like, "Hey, I'm trying to do this." So
so
it's probably
that's an example of one of the camping setups that I did here recently.
Is it?
That was
Okay, I see the
Is
tent. What is
that?
that other? What's that other thing?
The tarp. It's got the
Okay.
Oh, it's
picnic
like a
table
tarp,
over it.
so you have like a place to stay dry.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that it kind of creates uh, like you said, the tarp for you creates a cooler breeze,
Atmosphere.
some
Yeah.
some shade to get under,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah.
Keep the
I
sun
mean,
off of you.
you could
What tarp
also.
do you use?
That one was one that I had got a couple years ago. That is, unfortunately, is no longer available, and I don't know how I caught it so cheap when I did. That one was like I think a 10 by
Hmm.
17 tent, something like that.
Oh,
And
that's a
I think I got it for, off of Amazon new for like 25 bucks. But
yeah.
I mean, it worked like a charm. And then this year, I've got a bigger one that's, I think, a 10 by 20 by Gold Armor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really
And
anxious to try this one out.
Yeah, I
I,
didn't.
Hmm.
I done slipped up, and I believe it was in one of Randy's lives, and I said, "Oh, hard soldier, whatever," and then I was like, "Oh no, it's free soldier," and I was like, "It's a great tarp." Now they're like, "Oh, when are you gonna do the next video
Right.
to help push our product?" And I was like, yeah, "No, I just said it was good. Like, I'm not a, I'm not the person that's not gonna say it's like Randy said on a video or on a live. They want it this, and this. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you it's good or it sucks."
Yeah.
And I set it up yesterday. The free soldier tarp. My dog ran into it, and where it was pegged out at, it ripped the stake down point completely out. My dog like completely ran through it. Like I don't like you say a company's name, and they all of a sudden they woo, like that. That's my like thing on it. Like it's
Right.
good to promote good product, but don't the product company doesn't have to like come at you as soon as you say their name.
Yeah.
You know what I
Because
mean?
Right.
I didn't even think my tent is available anymore either.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Well, I had that problem with my cot that I use. I did a video on it, and when I was filming and getting the specs pulled up on my phone to be able to talk about it, I suddenly realized it was no longer available where I got it. It was no longer available at my second choice, Amazon and Walmart. And for that matter, I could only find one source on the web that said they were selling it, and it's like, wow, they're killing me here. Yeah, I'm here to do this video to, show how great this cod is, and nope, nope, no deal. And
Uh,
you know,
how can
I
I stop my thing from recording? Just hit the camera and stop.
there's uh, I think a microphone and a video, looks like a little camera thing down at the
Oh,
bottom
okay.
of it, and you can touch on the stop video. There you go.
Can you
But
y'all still hear me?
Yep.
yeah, but if I want to, I can turn you back on.
Well,
But
yeah.
I,
Well,
I won't do that to you guys.
no, give me a few minutes because y'all gonna want to see what I cook.
Oh, the lamb. Yeah. But
Oh,
I don't know. I'm hungry.
open a just over an open fire.
Now, let's see. I want to throw out another question here. Um, so when you're out, and I'll kind of open this up to not just solo camping, but group, whether like Jason, you and Molly going out there, but what is the single thing that you do that is the most peaceful, relaxing thing? You know, is it just the sitting around the campfire, or is it uh, maybe walking around in the, the campground or in the woods? Same for you, Randy. You know, what kind of things like that uh, is your most relaxing thing that you do?
Sunrise.
Yep.
I think mine would probably be uh probably walking around or sometimes just sitting there on a log and looking at the fire and thinking.
Yeah.
I like doing that a lot.
And I think
Oh,
my most serene, peaceful moment is, like I said, after the first night that morning, getting up and cooking breakfast. And, you know, I'm usually up, you know, just as soon as a smidgen of daylight is coming. And
Oh, me too.
I
Mm,
start making get a little campfire going, get some bacon sizzling,
yeah.
the smell of the bacon, the smell of the pine forest, a little bit of smoke rising across, a fog rolling in, and then here come those rays down out of the trees
Yep.
coming up. And
You
it's,
know, one of my problems, you know that song, I think it's Alabama that sings it. I'm in a hurry and don't know why, or I'm in
yeah,
a hurry to get things
yeah,
done, rush, rush, to life's no fun. That's how I feel all the time. That's my personality. I just go, 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 go. And so
yeah.
even on a camp out, it's really hard for me to just sit and relax, even by the fire, because I think I'll sit down and I think, oh, I need to do this real quick. So I'll jump up and run, go do something, come back, sit down, and think, okay, oh crap, I forgot to do this. And so I'm just like constantly, it's like it's an effort. I have to make myself take the time to do it because it ain't gonna happen if I don't.
And sometimes
like
it sneaks up and slaps you on the face and lets you know, hey, you know, look over here.
with us, it's we're away from the white noise. I don't know if
Yeah,
you guys know what that is. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
we can actually see the stars. We can actually breathe fresh air. You can smell an animal when it's around you, like all that
right.
stuff. Uh,
You
like
don't hear
last
the
year,
sounds.
yeah,
You're
no, we're not hearing helicopters, we're not hearing planes, we're not hearing
not hearing
gunshots.
the garbage truck
Yeah,
going by.
Unfortunately
yeah,
for us,
no,
at the campground we go to, there's traffic because it's right there.
yeah,
Right.
uh,
But we tune it out.
Yeah.
yeah,
I get that at the
and that's
campground
the
I go to.
yeah, and yeah, the campground that we go to is right around 2 to 2.5 hours away. You know what I mean? It's just under Flagstaff, Arizona.
Ozarks woodsman's sleeping.
Oh, up there by Lake Mary.
Was he snoring? I guess
No.
if it was a trip. Oh no.
What's the, you know, thing that you consider most peaceful and relaxing about, you know, the
Oh
most
oh yeah
experience, the single experience? His was sleeping, sleeping a little
yeah
bit more. Yeah.
yeah. Like up there, like it's northern Arizona. The population in the town that we camp at, I think, is 900. There's in the area that I live in, I think there's 4.1 million people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lights on,
Mountain Dew.
and
Well, like I said,
like we
there's
can see the
several nice camp.
moon, we can see the sun, we can't see anything else. I already
They
Yeah.
call it that good old Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Well, I came up with my own saying: if you ain't doing it, you ain't doing it right.
Now, one of the nicer campgrounds I've been
they're
up
off.
to in Arizona is right there on the rim, right there on oh shoot,
Yeah, the
what lake is that? It's just on top of the rim. As soon as you get to the top, left-hand turn. Oh shoot! It's Oh, let me go to my map. Oh, it's been so long since 6 years. You forget a lot.
Well, no, yeah, in 5 days I forget a lot. But no, the rim, they're starting to close that off because the people are having accidents and
Yeah.
like the superstitions. I don't know why they're shutting access to that down because it used to just be 4-wheel drives only.
Willow
Uh
Springs.
oh yeah, that's still open. It's got snow right now, so I'm not going there.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, like anywhere for us to do anything from Phoenix area to go north, it's 2 to 2.5 hours
Unless you
to
want to go to
like
Greer, and it's 5 hours.
yeah, or the Four Corners, which is 7.
Yeah.
No, it's something like that. But no, like you can go to Strawberry, Arizona, which is another small town that has great camping.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just it has snow. I'm
Well,
okay with sleeping in the snow. My other half, she wants the comfortability of being warm.
I can relate.
and you got the
Yeah.
4 campgrounds there in Oak Creek Canyon, which are really, really nice too. And even in the middle of summertime, it's cool down there in that canyon.
Yeah, but like Oakwood Canyon, like all that area, it's always full. Just like anything around Sedona,
Yeah.
like yeah, Houston Mesa is like the one of the campgrounds that we go to all the time. Um, it's not always packed, but it's busy. Like you're not gonna be able to just make a video like
Yeah.
the
Um,
at Bartlett Lake. Everybody wants to be at the lake, but there's campsites on the river. So we always choose to go to the river because we bring our dog with us, and yeah, he's a dog, and he's gonna do his job, and he's gonna bark at people if they come towards us. Like that's what they're supposed to do.
yeah.
Um,
Another
but it's a
nice one
lot.
is, go ahead.
No, it's just a lot quieter there than being at the lake.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get going for the night, y'all.
Alrighty.
Okay, Randy. I appreciate you joining in. Like I said, I'll check out that email you sent there and uh,
Alrighty.
No,
see
look,
if we can figure something out.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all later.
Have a
Later.
good one.
Another one we also like was Dead Horse State Park. That's another good one to go to in October.
I don't know where that one's at from us.
That one's going to be just below Jerome, right there in Cottonwood.
It's nice in the like spring, early winter.
That one's only what?
I haven't lived up this far north in Arizona very long, but my other half's over here. Yeah, that is a good place to go.
Yeah. Do you know where Camp Verde is?
Yeah, two guys in the woods
Yeah.
just mentioned that his wife used to camp there a
Yeah.
lot. So
I didn't do Cochise Stronghold.
Oh, I think Cochise Stronghold got bought
here
out
we
and
go.
they're not opening to public.
Looky there.
Oh, good.
There he is.
Welcome.
Hey guys.
Welcome.
And there's another guy with a gray beard.
Hey, I've earned mine.
It
It's
seems
the
to be a common
trend.
theme in these chats.
Yeah, it's like like I'm not even on there. But yeah, like a lot of stuff in Arizona's gotten shut down because of
The Fire Dangers.
Okay, guys, hang on just a second here. This is who I think it is. Adventures with Ken. Yes, there he is. Good to see ya. Welcome to the live here. We're just kind of doing some talking about solo camping and reminiscing about the good times and good places to go. So just Anytime you feel like throwing out a comment there about it, or you got something to relate, let us know.
Yes. No, no. And another thing that just popped in my mind too is, and I'm not saying this as a plug, like y'all want to find public land, use Onyx.
Yeah, yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean? Like for hunting, off roading, all that stuff. And like the best thing about it is you think you're on public land camping.
That's
Someone
okay,
comes to
Ken.
say someone comes to say something, and you can be like, okay, like my dot's within this, and this is the map, and it's a state. Their app is state governed by their app. Like their Arizona, like the state of Arizona has to give them all the information of where it's at. So you're not gonna get in trouble.
Just a little side note here. Uh, eh, we were talking earlier about getting hungry. Of course, Daniel's going to show the lamb
Oh yeah,
there
where's
here,
that? Oh, where's that at?
but also, two guys in the
Look,
Ozarks here. He just did a video where
you
he cooked
know,
some
plug that in between.
was it roast beef and potatoes, and naturally, as soon as I sat down, and started watching it, I hadn't eaten it. I was hungry as all get out, and here he
Well,
goes.
that's my fault because I said I was going to show you.
Yeah, whose fault was that?
Sorry. That's mine. That's mine. 100% mine.
But
Oh, and street corn. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
yeah, I'd like to find some, uh, and that's one of the things I love about the campground that I go to. It is a state forest. It is primitive because of the pit toilets, as opposed, and there's no electric hookups, no showers, anything like that. But uh, I would say in a campground that has probably close to 20 sites, plus they got the primitive campsites too that you can hike into. They don't get too crowded. Hey, there's Cliff. Good to see you. And
Cliff.
Grace. Holy cow.
Well, Cliff is home early today.
I have
How much do you
seen
guys? How much do you guys pay for your camping?
the campground I go to is $8 a night. I think they're about to raise it to 10, but uh, I've been
It's like
going there so
25.
often. Some of the guys at the campground that they'll
They
go.
just see you and
We'll
yep,
just
yep, wave
yeah.
you through. Yeah, like it's getting like we have our public land
I do, sir.
camps.
All right, we got
It
Colin
was
here
$8.
too.
Yeah,
No,
now ours is $20 a day, but we got full hookup for power, and then plus the $4 each per day just to use the park, which is not bad. It goes back to the park.
so just a quick note
Yeah,
here
no,
to the
like
panel. We've got 5 people on it now, so we're going to start overlapping, and I don't mind it, but let's try to give a little courtesy and let some people have a moment to talk there. Oh, go ahead, Jason. Oh, pick me, I'm next. But welcome, Colin. Hope you're
Thank
doing
you, sir.
well.
I'm doing okay.
Like I said, we got Cliff who just joined us, and Grace. It's good to see you.
Hi, Grace.
Both of them
Hey,
again.
Grace.
They're
Hey, Cliff.
people I got to meet on uh, a couple years ago at get-togethers, and just absolutely awesome.
I agree.
That's what I love about those things is just I just put out that video, the lost footage of the Wood Squad gathering there. That the final day we said, what was the coolest thing about this meetup, and it was just the people,
Hanging out.
hanging out,
the
talking
stories. And I think
stories,
that
everything.
isn't that what like you guys' consensus came was like the family like that trip stories. is what I took
Yeah.
out of that video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, that was epic. The cowboy burritos, that was my first introduction to cowboy burritos. And
I'm sorry. I created those.
I had no idea who created them, but
That was me.
yeah. But
I
oh
actually
man,
did I actually can't say I created them. I found someone else who did it, and I followed it, and it's a really cool idea
yeah.
and tasty, as you already know.
Well, I've got uh, probably the first good camping trip that I have at my local campground. I'm gonna do a little cooking in it with my twist on the cowboy uh, burritos. So maybe that's our next challenge is to film yourself making a cowboy burrito your style. Not just
Cool.
the simple basics. Show me what you're putting in it. Yeah, I think that should be the
Oh,
next challenge.
You're
by the
giving
way,
me ideas already.
I'm
Like
going to
I
be
can't
making.
say I'm in because my other half's not sitting next to me. So that's a challenge for both of us.
Yeah, one of my things I'm
You
going to
know,
be
like
doing here
I'm will.
shortly. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm in on
Go ahead,
any
Jason.
challenge. Like
Oh,
that's my
sorry.
thing.
Well, it doesn't have to be out camping that you're making it
You could
as
be in your
far as the
backyard, whatever
cowboy
you have in the fire pit.
burrito. Yeah. So
You can practice cooking in your backyard like I do.
there you go.
Yeah, but you've got
too.
how big a grill do you have there, Jason?
Not that big of a grill. I got the fire table, which I use a lot.
I've got a $20 pop-up grill from Walmart.
Yeah, I got one of those too. Yeah,
That's all I have.
like I said, after hopefully this upcoming fall, I should be adding another piece of equipment to my camping gear. I'm thinking
Well,
about
yeah.
getting the
Guys,
portable Starlink.
I just
Oh.
noticed something. Cliff said he was debarking a tree. Inquiring minds want to know. Is he making mulch or is he,
Making a
and
bow.
we know it's not his stick tree. There's not enough tree there to even make it worth the time to debark.
I gotta pop out my chat freaking.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about getting that portable Starlink. 'Cause
Oh,
can
yeah.
you can turn it off and on. It's only $50 a month.
Really?
And you can push
And you can
pause
mount it to your
or
vehicle, right? Sorry.
you can put it anywhere you want.
Now, when you say you can
But
push
how
pause,
much is it? Oh, sorry.
It's $50 a month, and you can pause it whenever you want and restart it whenever you want. Whenever you restart it, it's going to be 30 days.
Okay.
Sort of like the prescription for most
What's
of
the
the
upfront
channels we
cost,
do.
though?
I think it's only a couple $100. It's not a whole lot.
Yeah.
But you get 50 gigs per month. Any additional gig after that is $1 a gig.
Now, I haven't made a bow since I was a kid, Ozark.
Yeah, if I love this community, and I always love to, shout out some of the channels on here, things that they've done. Like, I've mentioned the stuff that Two Guys did. His recent video of the roast beef and potatoes. Daniel, where's the lamb? Hint, hint. And then
It's
you know,
coming.
Ozark.
It's got to rest. It's got to do all that good stuff.
Ozark's
Greasy beef.
Woodsman. He's he's got some great videos out here recently. Jason, you did
No,
the
we have a
video setting up your greenhouse, and then a little weather came along.
Well, no, my old greenhouse is the one that got destroyed. My mother-in-law survived because they took the cover off of it.
Oh, the new one that you
Yeah.
set up, that
Yeah,
one
that's
survived?
actually hers. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and she wasn't in the
Alright.
middle of using it yet, so she packed the cover away.
Yeah, because that's the first thing I thought when you said that tornado hit and, you know, you, the greenhouse gone. I was like, no, no, he went through all that trouble just setting that up and the brand new, and now
That's that one I had for 2 years,
was any of it
2.5
salvageable?
years. Maybe the cover.
Okay.
Man, here's the thing. Like, I'm in Arizona. I never see you guys' like weather, and like it seems like the only way to get true weather is on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like all the stuff that happened to y'all. Like now, I'm looking at like I follow a guy. His name's Cletus McFarland. He has a drag racing channel, and he used his personal helicopter to help North Carolina. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that storm hit because it wasn't national news. Like,
I
you know
wonder
what I mean?
if,
Like,
sorry.
go ahead.
Daniel, did you know about the derecho in Iowa by any chance?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I am, Daniel.
The
Oh no, say that one more time. Sorry.
Okay, sorry, I got my headset in. We had a derecho a couple years ago that took out millions of acres of crops, and we had like almost zero news coverage. These guys here
That's
knew
nuts.
about it.
I don't understand it. Like if FEMA's like North Carolina, FEMA was out of money. Like, hang on a second. Last year, FEMA was not out of money when North Carolina happened. Were they out of money when it happened to you?
Oh,
Oh,
we
wow.
weren't even on FEMA's radar.
Well, that's complete. And I'm not going to. Nope. Hang on. I remember the beginning of all this, and it said, "All right, y'all see."
Okay, careful moving the camera around. Remember, it pixelates it. So,
Can
oh,
y'all see that?
hey, hang on a second here, folks.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh, I'm trying to like look and
Yeah, hold it as still as you can.
smoked lamb and Mexican style street corn.
Ooh. Looks good from here.
That is so not nice.
Sorry.
Hi, Tiffany.
Wow,
Who's saying hi?
Oh,
wow.
That looks delicious.
Now I got to figure this out. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi.
Hello.
yeah, she's the mastermind behind my master. He's all the brain. I'm all the brawn. That does make sense. I hate this stupid
Oh,
thing.
this software. How do I get that back, Jason?
Say again.
How do I get it back to everybody?
No, those little buttons on those little windows just below the screen.
Yeah, I clicked on the one that I was on, and
Try a different one.
I did.
I don't know. What'd you do?
Tried resizing it.
Go on the left when you see everybody's name.
Oh,
you'll
there
see
we go.
Yeah. On the left, you'll
I-
see people's name. You'll see a little arrow on, like you would. It'll expand it.
Yeah, to the right of
We-
the hide stream.
Did we lose Jason?
Oh, we lost it.
Where's Jason? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Somehow we
There's
lost it.
Daniel.
Oh, when I clicked the 3 picture thing, it dropped off some of them.
Yeah, it dropped off Daniel.
Yeah, where'd he go?
When you went back, you did before. You went from
He's
4.
freezing in the basement.
Yeah. Make
Okay.
your picture smaller. Dan.
Well, he's not. He hasn't shown back up yet.
No, he's here. You moved your thing and it kicked him off.
Yeah, but he's got to come back on.
Oh, he left the panel.
Oh, I thought he did. Okay.
Did
Yeah.
he? Okay.
So,
Well, I
yeah,
don't blame
he's
him. He's eating dinner.
Well, so
Yeah.
am I, but that didn't stop me from being here.
well,
You
he's got.
got to eat lamb while it's still hot.
Yeah. There he is.
I'm not much on lamb.
There we go.
There you go.
Sorry,
Rhode
the
Island even
whole-
better this way. Bigger picture.
Yeah, I think what happened when I clicked the views to arrange the videos,
Yeah.
the one I clicked on had 3 on it instead of multiples, so I could even do something like that.
Oh, that's good.
I like this one better.
Yeah.
No, all I did on my end was plug my phone in, and it went to I was throwing craps, and it went completely the wrong way.
Right. Okay. Well,
But,
welcome back.
Tiff heard you guys say something about something before it went to on my side of the crapshoot.
Not much.
I was talking about my derecho thing, but I put that information down in the chat if you want to take a look at it later.
Oh no! Like we heard something and it was like, and I was just trying to come back to the thing. But
Let me take my headset off.
Now that we've got some more of the people that are participating, of course, Randy's gone, but how's everybody coming with their slingshots?
I haven't purchased my band yet.
I see Ozark's Woodsman says he's got 3 videos coming this week, and they're all on his homemade slingshot, so that ought to be interesting.
Dan, hold up your
you mentioned something about
slingshot.
the next challenge already there, Dan.
Hold up what?
Hold up your slingshot.
This?
Yeah, see, it says it's cold outside.
What
Why?
says it's-
Why?
Because it's sticking out. It's cold. It's cold.
I keep,
Because it's cold?
and I'm going to keep on saying
and when I
why.
said email me on your shoot me an email, like I have all kinds of like ways to make that a double duty slingshot.
Yeah. Well, this
Like, that
this is my first one. It's for the challenge.
Yeah.
I did enjoy, the shaping it. I still got a lot of work to do on it, and I got something in mind for here at the base that I'm going to do.
If you're more of an artist, I would say carve it to like a little animal shape or something to make it stand out a little bit.
Well, maybe turn that knot into a blueberry for Randy's sake.
Do we
But,
have to do a video on making it, or can we just show it off? Because
you don't have to do one on making it. You can just final product.
I can do that.
The challenge
and
is
that's
just,
what I asked on multiple. I asked that on multiple different channels. Is do we have to make a video of making the whole thing, or is it just, like we all show up in a live and we show our stuff? Like that's what I was getting at, and even Randy himself.
Yeah, I'm sniffing my
You're
slingshot.
You're selling your fat wood, aren't you?
Yes, I am. It's not
I would
super
harvest
strong,
it
but
too.
It's a
Well,
little
like I said,
Like you can take the center out of that wood, and it's still going to be just as strong.
yeah,
Excuse me.
Somebody's got a call.
it's
We lost Jason.
basically, if it's a flop, guess where this is going? It's fat wood.
Yeah.
Randy
But-
says it's good to have some video making it. Just saying, but not everybody has the.
What?
Randy's saying it in the chat. So
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not one on recording when I'm in the middle of doing stuff because I'm focused on what I'm doing. I forget to record. Dan can attest. I'm really good at doing stuff, but not paying attention, recording at the same time.
Hey, I probably heard it before, but Woodsman, I feel like I've known you for enough time that maybe we could get a names because, when I've got Ozark's Great Adventures, I got Ozark's Woodsman, a little confusing.
Yeah,
Ain't gonna help that.
I thought it's not Randy then.
No, this
Okay,
is
that's probably
Ozark Woodsman Stories and More. So
that would probably be.
if you haven't seen his videos, they are
You said his name once.
Let's see.
I'll probably say it.
Isn't it Matt?
Matt. I thought it was Matthew. I thought you didn't want it to be called Matt.
Oh, if I'm saying it,
I don't know.
yeah,
he says Matt, it's Matt. Tell him my name is Matt.
Yeah, I've heard Matt and Matthew.
Okay, so Matt. Okay, good to
But
know.
he said it on the live the other day.
Yeah.
I believe he said Matthew, and I just thought that's what he would prefer to be called. It's Matt, y'all. Oh, he says he wants to do a bow next.
Yeah.
I'm not going to accept that challenge.
I haven't done a
half
bow
will.
since I was 16.
Yeah. That's a
Accept that
bigger
one?
undertaking
Okay,
of
my
a
apologies,
project.
Matt.
But okay, everybody, good to meet Matt. We'll shake on it. The guy's
Sure,
got great
do this.
content.
Shake.
Check.
Ozark Woodsman. It's
Hey,
TD
Daniel,
Knives
look.
Daniel.
Hey, Daniel,
Tiffany's
look.
taking that bow challenge on.
Another bearded guy.
Yeah, no, like I don't understand it. It's like us old, creepy looking guys enjoy the woods. Like let's not
Okay, I'll take.
say that all creep.
Okay, I'll take
I'm
the
being
old
sarcastic,
comment. Who's the creepy? Who's the
What?
creepy?
Society
You're a little older
I'll
than
be
me,
the old
right,
guy.
Dan? You're just a little older than me. Like about a year or 6 months or something like that.
It's over a year, I think.
See,
I'm
I was born in
48.
67.
I'm older than that.
I know that, but I'm September of 67.
Oh
Let's
well, you
see.
guys.
Yeah, you're a year and a month.
Oh, I didn't realize I was that much younger than you. Okay.
Yeah, August of 66.
Okay.
No, so I'm 49.
Oh, you're a baby.
Yeah, and I have gray.
I've had
I'm
gray since I was
58,
16.
so
I am
I'll keep my
49
beard.
too.
How old are you?
49.
Really?
wow.
You got like the gray in the middle, like mine's like scattered.
Mine's
And
right here.
I have
I've got the
Rest
dark
of me-
in the
and I
middle
have
and the
lots of
gray
hair
on the
on top of my
outside.
head.
No, the rest of me is dark. Just this.
Well, you're doing good on that one.
No, I mean, I don't look as good as both Jason and you, color-wise. You guys got the color in your beard still, and Jason's got
No,
those
like I
the
like
Wolfman
my
Jack
whole thing
thing
is
going
I
on.
wanted. My thing is
No.
I wanted to go all gray and just leave it like that. So
Wait a minute. I gotta say something here. No way, Cliff. You are not 44, are
He
you?
is 44.
Yeah, he is.
Holy cow! The kid looks.
He doesn't look 44. He's not as young as Tyler, though.
Yeah, but oh
Tyler.
my gosh.
Until
Okay,
you see Tyler shave, then
now
oh my gosh.
that's two things about Cliff that when I find out something about him, like for the longest time I saw him on the lives, I thought he was a short guy. He's always
Yeah, he's
down
tall.
like
That's because his
this.
camera's up here.
Yeah.
And then when I actually met him in person at the
He's 6'1".
The rendezvous.
He's
You
6'1".
know, it was like, oh, hey, Cliff.
Oh, then you wait till when you see when you saw Blake. Blake you thought was really big, and he's not. He's my size.
Yeah. So
6
now
feet. I
you
thought you were
find out
6'1".
he's 44. Here, I would have put him in his, maybe early to mid 30s. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's not that much taller than me. I'm
With shoes on,
5'10",
he's 6'1".
so. But yeah, it was a real shocker. You know,
I was the one that shocked me most was Blake, basically. I
it
thought Blake
had
was bigger.
hands down, it was Cliff for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I thought he was going to be a little shorter, but I didn't realize he's going to be huge. But
I'll
Well,
be
how
back,
tall are
guys.
you, Daniel?
how tall are you?
Am
Daniel.
I?
No.
Yeah.
But we lost somebody.
Yeah,
Two
he
guys.
said he'd be back. He'll be back.
What's his name?
Oh no, my name is Daniel
Matt.
in real life.
I know. I'm not talking about two
Matt.
guys. What's his?
Matt.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me a while to get everybody's name. So
So we got two Matts in here, Ozark and two guys.
There's only 4 of us in here now.
No, but two guys. His name is Matt as well. I'm asking.
Yeah, two guys is Matt, and Ozark Woodsman is Matt.
Okay, what is us with all of us? We have multiple people with the same name. We got two Jasons.
Yeah,
we
we got a Dan,
two Daniels.
and then a Daniel.
hey, I got my name tag up.
I got mine's right there. I mean, like right freaking there.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
You got Daniels up there. Right.
Daniels is right there.
Yeah, I was
Yes, I
trying to
know.
like
I've
figure it
been
out.
actually practicing.
But Dan does not have his up. He just got his channel name up.
Oh,
Yeah,
please. Everybody knows who I am. And who Herbert is.
So Hot Topic Outdoors, is that what it is?
Isn't Hot Topic a store?
Yes. That's the reason why I said it.
Okay, like I'm gonna leave that one alone. That was a pun I took. That was like no, hang on. That was a
I just
fishing
took his
reel like I
channel.
put out there,
Yes.
and I snatched it.
Yeah, his
So
his,
see me. I don't
HBO.
look good in a long beard because it goes poof.
yeah.
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 That's why I keep it short.
Yeah,
Well, I trim mine off from time to time.
I keep letting this part of it
This
grow.
means-
And then it's like every time it gets closer to, we get a warm day out, it's like,
Itchy.
I'm going to be out there camping. I want this stuff gone, I'm not shaving it all off. This is
Yeah,
staying.
I'll do
Daniel,
mine
when
in
I
a
first met
couple
him,
weeks
if
at
you
number
saw his
2.
video, he had no beard whatsoever when I first met him.
Yeah,
All this
the Yellow
this-
River.
This is 2
Yeah.
years.
Was it
Yeah.
3 years? I mean, it still feels like it's 4.
No, it was 4 years for the. Daniel was saying his is
Oh.
3
No,
years.
no, yeah,
Right?
this is 2.
Oh,
And
2.
It sucks.
I
But
grow
yeah.
mine full out in the wintertime, then I trim it back in the summertime. Molly.
Yellow River.
Yes,
wood
Molly, we know
gathering
you're not a dwarf, Mary. Molly, not like Jason. Jason's big too, so I
And
was
anybody
very
that-
short in that group. I can tell you that.
Hey, I'm
Anybody
average
that's
height
named
of
Clifford?
6'2".
Or Cliff. Anybody that's named Cliff is going to be tall because that's something you're going to look up
He
at.
is a
Instead-
cliff.
Yeah, exactly. Like it fits him.
Yeah.
Like he's
Does that mean
He has a
Cliff on
mustache.
Cheers was tall?
No, like I said, I'm average height of 6'2".
I'm technically, if you look at statistically, I'm on the low end, but I'm still on the low end of average. He's on the upper end.
I guess I'm at like midget level because I'm 5'7".
My wife is 5'4".
Well, at least she's looking up to greatness.
I'm 5'8".
I'm fun size.
No, my mom is
Jenny says
5'2".
he's fun size. You are.
Did you hear what I said?
That's always the go-to, the fun size.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's not
but
pocket
did
carry
he
yet,
catch
but
what I
that's okay.
said? She's always looking up to greatness.
But she can cook like nobody's business, Daniel. She made
No.
meatloaf over a campfire.
And hey, let's talk about this cook challenge.
What's the cook challenge? Did I miss something?
I don't know. No, like we all said, like it was like we have the
Oh,
slingshot challenge.
the cowboy
Let's-
burrito.
Yeah, the cowboy burrito. Or
Yeah.
how about
Quail.
Dutch oven?
What was yours,
meatloaf?
Jason?
Quail.
We got lucked out
Yeah,
when we had quail back then.
Yeah,
You know that.
It's kind of hard
got
for us
squirrel,
here in
does that
Arizona to get those.
That was Iowa raised quail, by the way, Daniel.
No. Like I'm just saying, it's hard for us here to like do a quail meal. Like let's do a Dutch oven meatloaf.
Done it. Jenny's already done that.
No, I think the cowboy burrito kind of opens it up to
Everybody's
everybody
You
can do.
break it down
like,
into meals like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, a breakfast cowboy burrito.
Cowboy
Now,
that way we can
soul
make
food.
so we're gonna cook
it's
meatloaf
not
and
Jenny,
gonna
can you
be.
clarify something for me?
make the burritos with.
Molly says her stepsister is 5'14".
What the heck is 5 foot? Like, is that
I'm
centimeters?
trying to find out. That's what I'm asking.
She never misses.
Wait a minute, huh?
No, my sister-in-law is extremely short.
Oh, she's
No,
40.
but what is 5'14"?
She's 4'11".
Oh, Sam will admit she's over 6
Oh,
feet.
Sam, yeah,
How tall is she?
6'2".
Oh,
Well, technically, that would be 5 foot.
Well,
That would be 5'14".
Hey, does she play basketball?
Now you guys,
Like, does she play basketball?
I don't know. Did she play basketball?
She's probably a tennis player or
No.
volleyball.
coordinated at all.
Oh, she's not coordinated at all. I never met her, so
You know,
That, like, and no judgment. Like, yeah, the WNBA, like, yeah, they need people like that. You remember what
no,
they did with
those
Shaq?
ladies are a lot taller.
I know, but you remember what they did with Shaq? Like, he was just do, and he was dumb in there, and
Yeah, just get close to the basket and just drop it in there.
yeah.
You'll be a sensation.
Yeah. You like, whoop, you don't have to have talent because Shaq doesn't have talent.
Yeah,
And
there's like some people that I've seen videos here recently, and we're talking high school age kids that they just walk up and just like they're
The ball on
like
the
this on the hoop, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is in high school,
Mhm.
but you can just look at them and tell they won't have the coordination for like
Yeah,
Yeah, it takes
NBA or
years
something.
of practice to get your coordination back when you're that tall, especially at that
Yeah.
age. We had a lot of guys from my high school that was that way.
Like I watch a channel. It's called Fab Rats. It's like my other passion. Our other passion is vehicles, and Paul is the main guy of his channel. His son is going somewhere in basketball. You know what I mean? Like, and it's only clips of his son being on his channel. Like, you can see that kid's got this, and this. He's going
He's got
somewhere.
coordination. He's got skill.
Yeah,
Right.
and like he did the whole I'm gonna jump from the free throw or the whatever free
3-point line.
throw line.
Yeah.
He did the whole Michael Jordan thing and stuck that in there, and he's 16. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if like Fab Rats is like trying to get people to come look at him. It's a clip of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you watch the video, they're building a truck, and then all of a sudden there's like you get their personality and their personal stuff in it, and it's their kid. Like, and you want
believe,
to say
Colin, you got a comment
WFT.
there?
This one's not about that. I actually was doing some research on something yesterday, and I came across an old channel that used to hang out with all of us, Ducks and Bucks.
Oh yeah.
Are they back
Oh
on?
man.
No, they're not back on. But the thing is, it's really I am sad and I am happy for them, but they have over 18,000 subscribers.
And didn't you say one of them passed away, and that's why the channel went away?
No. Ducks and Bucks is a whole different crew. There's
These
3
are young
boys.
kids.
There were like 12 to 15, and they would do crazy stuff on their farm, hunting, fishing, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I have the last video I saw, one of them just turned 15. It was 2 years ago when they did that. So now it's 25. That means he's probably 17 now. But they have over 18,000 subscribers. And I'm like, how the hell did they do that? They haven't had a video out in 2 years.
Right. I hope they picked
But
up
I-
the channel again because, if you drop below anything, for the requirements for monetization on your channel,
Well, they're not
Then-
monetized.
They're not
then they will
monetized.
kill your monetization. So if they
They're
went to they turned of age to actually be monetized for it, they couldn't because they haven't posted any recent videos.
Now, I think the one who was always the talker
I still got
was
some.
the one who did most of the channel work.
Yeah.
The one who was the best hunter was the oldest, but he didn't talk much at all.
Right.
And I think
I
he's
got-
the one that he graduated last year, and I think he might be in college now. So that means might be one of the reasons why they're not there anymore.
Right.
I don't know
Well, I
about the
know-
12-year-old though. Who's probably 14 now.
I know the video. I think the most epic one I saw that they were doing was a live stream. And,
Oh, the mess they made.
well, JV
Well, they got
was
run over
on
by
there.
the ATV.
Well, one of them, they were all three crowded around the camera. One of them disappears, and next thing you know, you see him going by in the background with one of those little mini four-wheelers. It was just absolutely hilarious. And next thing you know, JV's out there hunting up to see where he can buy one of those of that size, the little ones.
Oh, yeah.
And he wanted a pink one. I remember that. He wanted a pink one.
But I just thought you guys might have know about that, because Ducks and Bucks, I mean, I'm proud and I'm sad for myself, because I mean, these guys haven't done anything in 2 years and they are doing better than we are.
Yeah. Well, it's something about that kind of a growing up doing the things. You bring in that younger age group, which there's a mass of them, that got their face in their phones. But I mean, look at Kendall Gray. He's one that people have watched him since he was
A young teenager.
young
Same-
teenager.
Yeah, same thing with
And-
Flair, Andrew Flair. He started when he was 15 years old.
Yep. So
And-
which one of us is next to be
Oh, not me.
Randy?
But the whole thing is if all of us all work together, like my channel is not near where you guys are, so I'm gonna I'm gonna watch, say something, and share. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we all should do.
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like like all of our contents are not always going to be the same. It's
Cliff says it, not him, but I think we should get Cliff up because he deserves it.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Oh,
We need to get Cliff up the numbers.
oh, hockey pucky, Cliff. I think I hit. I think I hit maximum 10 viewers at the same time tonight. I mean, you've hit way more than that than I have
You said up to 20
on your
sometimes, I
live
think.
streams. So
Like
don't tell me they don't like your channel, Cliff.
good old YouTube just gave me a reminder today. Oh, you're over 10 subscribers. I was like, oh yeah, well,
Moving on up.
Oh, I started
yeah,
off the same way, Daniel. I did.
yeah, no, but like if we don't all push each other's stuff forward, like Randy
I
said,
need to do a
hey,
video
can
tomorrow. I need to do a video.
everybody help me get to that 4,000?
She's been in here.
Yeah, the biggest thing I would say, um, in my observations, uh, you know, make your videos, interact with other channels of equal concepts, like you do knife making, stuff like that. There's lots of them out there, but if you can work with them, a little collaboration with them, or maybe participate in some of their live streams, things like that, that gets some of their audience familiar with you, and then that'll pick up on subscribers. And I do a lot of research on this, how to make it all work. And they say, first, be yourself.
Mhm.
Don't try to, you know. I did a video a while back, and I keep it out there because it's a reminder to not do it. But I've seen where they say, okay, script your videos and stuff like that. I can't totally remember a script, so if
Neither
I
can I.
I had I had notes off to the side, so I kept, instead of my contact, looking at the camera when I was doing it, I was doing this, reading off of the screen.
Yeah, I've got the same
So
thing going on for YouTube. There's a
so
the
you lose
inspiration channel thing. Excuse me.
you lose it. But like I said, the biggest thing, be yourself. Um, if you're editing the videos, it's not a live stream. You want to try to cut out as much of the and well, and the long pauses with nothing in there, because the attention span is very limited. I mean, just the fact that a lot of people in the first 30 seconds are gone,
Um,
before they
Yeah,
finish watching
and
your
that's
video.
not
So
that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about I promote your channel
mhm.
through, yeah, I have 10 followers. Like I share it with them. You know, everybody, like if everybody would just do that for everybody, like I'm the smallest channel in this whole area right now.
um,
But like if I do it, everybody else, like, okay, like, I shared one of your videos or
Right.
3 of your videos, and then the next person shares the next person's videos, and they all go through this thing of sharing and commenting and liking, like the
Right.
whole the whole genre at its own. Yes, I'm the smallest fish in this river. If we all did the same thing to everybody's channel that we liked, the people that are bigger than us are just going to get bigger and bigger, and they're going to pull us with them
Right.
if they see we're the people that's making their channel bigger. If they don't see it, we're still little fish.
no, we're never little fish. We had a friend who passed away a couple years ago, who
I'm
was
sorry to hear that.
well. Let's see. Give me a second here. He promoted everybody. I mean, he was like, he had put his real phone number in the chat where you could just freaking call him up. He's from Canada, and you could talk to him day or night.
Was that Sty?
Scott.
No. Cliff knows who I'm talking about. He was Metal Maniac's brother.
Scott.
Not Scott. Cliff will know who I'm talking about. But he had
Sean.
Sean. There we go. Yep, North Shore. He
okay,
he promoted everybody, and he's one thing I really loved about Sean is that you could talk to him, not just chat with him like we are, whatever. I mean, even though we do talk, he could hold a full-on conversation with you for like 5 hours straight, and the conversation would never go nowhere. We'd actually have to wait like, holy frack, we've been on here for 5 hours. That kind of thing. Dan, you and I have done that. I've done that same thing with ST Mountain Man. But yeah, that kind of, he promoted. I mean, he would do channel raids. He would do all that stuff. But back in the day, YouTube did a purge of people doing that, just subscribing for just subscribing. I'm not sure if you remember that, Jason. Right when you just started.
Yeah.
And they basically, a lot of people lost a lot of people on their channels because of that.
And my biggest thing is, it's not about you just, like sharing out 3 of his videos, 3 of his videos, 3 of his videos, or something like that. It's, building that community, the collabing, that kind of stuff. And it's just, like I talk about Cliff stuff, his gardening and stuff. I don't personally do any gardening, but I like what he does.
Oh, me, I love what he does.
Especially, his container gardening. It's just.
But do you share his videos?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Well,
But
no, and that's where. This is where I was starting the whole thing at is. You watch his video and you share it.
We interact.
You know what I mean? Like
it's
we
interaction.
We can all push everybody's channel to be a sword.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Not a sword. Like whatever you want to call it. Like everybody that we all interact with can move together. You know what I mean? Like I'm the smallest channel that's in this chat. And I see I can help. And it's not I can help you. Yep, I do this, and this. And you're like, I help your channel. Like if we all do this whole thing together, yeah, I'm still gonna be the smallest.
What'd you just do, Dan? Your logo moved.
I have no clue. I didn't move.
It's on my shirt.
Dan, I said Dan, not Daniel.
My logo's on my shirt.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, but like the smaller channels can push the bigger channels forward.
Yeah.
And like we can all work in a wave if we all work together.
Right.
Yeah.
But as I said, I could share it out. I could mention your channel, your knife making on, in the live stream and stuff like that. But I don't want to recommend a channel, saying, hey, go subscribe to them,
Unless they have
if you don't have my knife.
What I'd rather have people do is, if I say, you just put out a great video on such and such, you folks ought to go check it out. I certainly hope that you subscribe to his channel while you're doing it and ring that bell so you can see his future videos.
Yeah,
But
'cause
the
Jason puts
real
out some really
thing,
good shorts. Jason
yeah,
is really
Jason's,
good at the
yeah,
shorts, and his video quality is top notch in my book.
yeah.
No, I'm not as good as a lot of these other channels.
Of all of us, Jason, I hate to tell you this, you are into the editing, you're into the cameras, you're into all that stuff. Now,
Oh,
does that make you as good as the other Jason? No, because he's like
I think
up
Randy
here.
does a good job of it too.
Yeah.
Randy
And
does an excellent
myself,
job.
AT,
I'm
yeah,
good talking on camera,
it'll
but
always be
that's
AT.
about it.
Yeah. But like I said, I'd rather, yes, I'll mention these things. I'll, maybe tell a little bit about what I saw. Like the Ozarks Woodsman, he did the roast beef and potatoes, and it made me hungry, you know. And it's something I didn't know. I didn't know you could get roast beef in a can like that. Of course, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, you get stew, so why not roast beef?
Oh, I just got done eating. Now you want me wanting dating more beef stew? That's not fair. I'm full.
But what it really, what really works is the mentioning of it and the specifics of something unique in the video that people got to go, oh, I got to see this for myself, you know. So if I was to tell you about how great a place is, and I say, and it's got this awesome waterfall at the back of this canyon, so you got to go camping there and head up, the canyon and check out that waterfall. You don't get a real feeling for it until you go see it for yourself.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's like Yellow
so
River where you don't know how nice
I
it is
don't
to
want to,
get there.
I don't want to say go subscribe to Jason, go subscribe to Colin, go subscribe to Daniel there, because that's not going to do anything for your channel. It's going to probably hurt it if people are just jumping over there, grabbing your channel, saying,
Having
"Hey,
videos
I got you."
helps too.
If you like the content, subscribe.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
first thing you got to mark that down. If you do, subscribe. If you don't,
yeah.
leave a
It's
comment. I mean, that's how you get
it's
better
an
by.
earn it. To me, it's an earn it thing.
Yeah.
So,
When you do finally do videos for your knives and stuff like that, Daniel, talk to the camera like you're talking to Tiffany.
exactly. Yeah.
Like you're talking to someone out there, because you'll be talking to someone out there because everybody's going to be listening. Jason understands that. Dan
Yeah,
understands that.
and
Cliff
no,
understands.
no, and I get it. Like, Ozark Woodsman's the metal I got from my metal supplier sent me the wrong steel, and like his knife's completely done. It's just not knife steel, and I messaged him like, "This is how I am. Like, I'm gonna build something from you, and I say like I'm gonna do it.
You got to
Yep,
do it right.
yeah. The supplier screwed up, and Tiffany, like, her whole thing was, you need to explain to your channel like what's going on." And I'm like, no, like in my mind, like I know I should do that, but in my mind, his knife was at that point where it was hardened. It was like handle materials on it, and then they came to my garage and were like, we dropped off the wrong stuff, and like, and in front of them, like I smacked it against my table, and that it disintegrated, and that took everything out of me. You know what I mean? Like my mind goes from, okay, that video of I hardened his blade, I'm sharpening it, and now I just destroyed it, took everything out of me. Like that's my own mentality. It's not YouTube mentality. It's like Okay. Now
Well,
today.
now here's something you could do with that. Um, you know, you don't necessarily want to tear apart a distributor. You know, they sent you the wrong stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
you know,
and
but
they admitted it. Like they did. They
yeah.
admitted it.
So this might be a chance to kick back a good rapport with that company. You know, a video saying,
Yeah,
you know, hey, they sent me the wrong stuff, but the guys took care of me,
yeah,
and you know, they might appreciate that you put in your video talking about their company, relating how good their stuff was, and that's where I might come in and say, hey, Daniel had this great video where the vendor supplier for the steel for his knives took care of him. You know, they had a problem with the order and they took care of him. You guys gotta go check that out. You know, if you're into the
Get
knife
your knife
making.
still in person, or do you order it online?
no, no. I've been in there. It's a business that's close to me, and they just drop it off.
Okay,
Like
what you, okay, quick
it's a
suggestion.
simple mistake. It's just in my mind. Like you, you
Oh,
put 8 to 10
my
hours. You put
my
eight.
apologies.
Well,
I
okay,
I'm a
Daniel,
bad
I
boy.
mentioned the person who lives up in Maine, who's his name is
Mhm.
Mark. He's the one
Yeah,
that married my wife and I. He's an actual blacksmith and
yeah,
knife maker and stuff like that. I've
There
went
you
with
go,
him on
Molly.
several trips to the places where he picks up his steel
yeah,
while he's here in Iowa. And what you could do, with permission from the place you go down and interview him. Maybe this is where this your knife comes from, folks. This is
yeah,
where everything starts, right here, and that
yeah.
will give somebody a more of a in depth look on where your steel comes from for people's knives. Thank you.
That's
I
for
don't
Molly.
know.
I
I don't
know.
know what we're stopping for, but no, it instantly to me it went from like my whole shorts was like building his knife, and I was like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Like frustration, and then it's like, okay, now I'm just gonna I'm not gonna do a camp video. Like his knife is back to where like okay, the second knife is back to where it was on my last short, and then I'm gonna use the new knife for my next short, and then we're gonna go camping. Like I'm not complaining. It's just
Weird question for you, Daniel, on that point. Sorry for taking up over the live, Dan. I apologize for that.
no.
Just kind of got questions. Um, have you ever tried repurposing your mistakes? I mean, you've got a knife that you can't use. To make something completely different that you weren't expecting that still makes it
Oh
really
no,
cool.
no. Like like no, like I do that. Like I try to turn them into forks, spoons. Like
That would be kind of cool
you
to
know,
see.
like
Catch that,
but
Jason?
What?
it's
Did you catch that?
No, I was paying attention to my wife.
By the
No,
way,
no.
love your shirt,
You,
Jason. I have to mention
you,
it. I do love your shirt.
you,
Erica
you were
ass.
you were sitting back like this. Colin
Oh
was
yeah,
sitting back like that. So I
yeah.
did it, and then you
I saw
turned and
that.
went like that. So,
Yeah,
Can't tell Daniel because Daniel's hiding.
but yeah, I love that shirt, and you just
me
look so
too.
comfortable
It's really
with the
nice.
air
Okay, there we
conditioner.
go.
There we go. There we go. Woo! Yeah.
Look like you're modeling there, Daniel. With those
that's all
guns
you're
out.
gonna get. You're gonna get a beard, a hat, and a plain white tee.
You got the guns out. You might as well show them, right?
You know, like y'all said that, and I said that's all you're gonna get is a beard, a hat, and a plain white tee. That's all you're gonna get. And my other half's like, yeah, that. I buy you T-shirts with sayings on them. I'm not gonna wear it.
I get stuff weird stuff all the time.
Yeah,
Mostly
no,
archery stuff. I love Green Arrow stuff. Just
yeah.
So, guys, we kind of strayed away from our
my apologies.
primary
And that's my
topic,
fault.
and
That's
you know,
100%.
it happens, you know, and I
I
love
made
to hear about this stuff, but um, we we're already past, you know, I kind of intended to make it till 9 o'clock, and we're past that,
That's a good
which
sign, though,
is
for you.
absolutely wonderful.
and you're hungry, and I'm sorry for that.
On your
Yes.
breakfast burrito, cowboy
Yeah.
breakfast burrito.
Thanks a lot, Daniel.
Oh, Cliff blames me because I like to talk. On your breakfast, your cowboy burrito thing, does it have to be over a campfire?
I
Oh.
would say no. But you know, the concept is to make a cowboy burrito, whatever style. So it's got to include the tortilla shell.
Obviously.
It's going to be a breakfast, so I don't want to limit on the eggs because number one, eggs are expensive. But if you have something unique and different that you put in it, the challenge of it is just basically the burrito itself. So whatever you put in it,
It's sort of like the breakfast burrito version of my.
So
it is a breakfast burrito.
So, like I said, it's a breakfast burrito
burrito.
version of my grilled cheese challenge. I can
Tortilla.
eat some of that.
So tortilla, egg, filling.
Cheese.
So it could be cheese, sausage,
Chorizo,
or bacon, or potatoes, chorizo, whatever.
I was thinking breakfast potatoes go in there. I think would be a good. So hash browns are easier to make. You can get the instant ones from Walmart. They can work really well with that.
Yeah.
I got those from Grace because Grace. The reason I know about those is because of Grace.
So if you like,
if it's loud here, it's because the other half
spicy.
deciding to take like stuff out of the smoker. I'm sorry.
Okay. So if you like to put, you know, hot spicy things in it, by all means go for it. But what I want you to do, I'll put this down.
Yeah.
So basically, you're going to be putting like that, Herbert T Outdoors, in the description of the video.
What do you got there? Is another mouse? That's
Another
a big
mouse.
one. It's a big one.
No, look how small that mouse is.
I can't see it.
Oh wow!
I thought the one on the right was the mouse.
To the right
it's
of
right there.
the.
It's in front of the
little
feeder.
black square.
Oh.
No, the black square is the duck seal. Right there at the bottom of the tube. That's how small that thing is.
It's tiny. I can barely see it.
I don't even know what I'm looking
at. Pest Hunter's source of the name of his.
Again?
Yeah. No. I got you. Like I'm on your. Yeah, I got you.
He's got a count going with
like
the number of mice that he's gotten.
Oh, okay. That part, like, I have a cat.
Yeah, so does he. But
I'm being sarcastic. 100% being sarcastic.
There he is.
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah.
That's a 2-inch PVC pipe.
Oh, I thought it was bigger from what I was looking at.
Okay. No, that's 2-inch PVC pipe. That's how small that mouse is.
So he's less than 2 inches.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, they're getting a little bit more confident. They're spending more time on the feeder. So.
Yeah. I don't like cats. I don't.
Jason.
But here's the most.
I think Jason's learning.
Yeah, but here's like everybody's like told me, oh, she sits there right by when you're sending a knife. Like, I don't have a 2x72 grinder or sander. Like I have a POS sander. and she'll sit there and lay down, and they're like, and everybody's saying like, that's gonna be the best short. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna waste my time waiting for her to lay down there and like go and do it.
No,
Yeah,
she's just shop that when she's there when she wants to be.
it's
Yeah,
always
I
nice
was,
to, you
no,
look
I
at a
was
lot of
forging
the,
today. Like I was like banging the next knife, which is Matt's from Ozark Woodsman's. I'm beating the brakes off of it. She's on the side of the anvil, and I'm smashing it, and there's no one to like. I can't stop and start to set up to record, and I'm like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, yep, I
You're
get
on the
it.
job.
But
That's all. That's
but
I
I
get
mean
it.
that kind of thing. If you could capture that,
Yeah,
that would
if
be
You should
you,
epic
have Tiffany catch
because
it if she can see you do it.
I
yeah,
mean look at all the camping survival channels or whatever where they take a pet with them. It's
yeah,
usually a dog, but it's not necessarily a dog because I mean,
My
like,
daughter has a cat.
yeah, Colin's daughter, she's got a cat that she takes with
She
her.
travels. She's in Arizona, by the way.
Yeah,
we're at in Arizona.
I'd
Up
have
by
to
Kingman?
ask. She's working at a park at a rock shop. She's dating one of the park rangers there. Her name is Pepper. Um, Amazing lady, by the way.
Was it
Pepper Starseed is what her name is. So she
Like
posts
I'm
more
not
on
against
Facebook than anything
anybody.
else.
Like I like if people are in Arizona, like I want to reach out to them. Like that's my thing.
I'll talk to my. I'll get a hold of her. She's on Facebook.
Yeah,
Um,
like and it's my thing is it's not on
Ultimate?
here, but
yeah.
her boyfriend might want a knife. Who knows?
like
But like I said, if you could get that cat in a video, because like I said, I watched today. I watched the video of the firebox stove, the new hex stove that they are working on and will
he's
I
be
like
got
your hat,
coming out
David.
goats,
soon.
like
Uh,
he's got goats, he's got
he's
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
like that.
he brought his dog Maggie along on this adventure.
Oh yeah,
And
well,
Maggie's
yeah.
he said it was a struggle when Maggie was younger. It's
Yeah,
still
but didn't Maggie,
up,
was it
but
Maggie that passed away or was it Luna that passed away?
uh,
Obviously, it had to be in Luna that passed
yeah,
away.
it had to have been
If
because Maggie
Maggie's
was
there,
with
What was the channel?
Firebox
this,
Stove.
yeah, firebox stove.
Okay,
Yeah, like
I
that
must have missed
dude
that one.
makes incredible stuff.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah, like that dude, like
That dog was just amazing in that video. Especially when he was sitting there cooking with the new stove, and Maggie was sitting behind it. Just yeah,
but the whole thing is like y'all are like, I'm not saying this in the bad way. No one's thinking about the goats.
yeah,
Like to train a goat to like carry your pack all the way down in there, like that's what everybody misses. They just want to see the cooking part of his videos. I'm not saying everybody, but like his adventure is from his truck. He puts everything on his goats and his
yeah,
dogs, and he goes there. Like you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So
but
the goat thinks there's
at the end of the video, the only thing everybody takes from that is the cooking part of it. It's not holy
Uh, I wouldn't
holy
say that.
caca,
I wouldn't
holy
say
caca.
that because I associate the goats to his stuff.
Yeah, no,
It's
I'm not saying you're not, but like people that aren't us, like that, like camp and do all this stuff. Like we're not like we see the beginning of his videos. We're gonna follow because it's like in our eyes, the goats, the dog, everything is in that video. Someone just to come across that video, they're like, okay, why is this dude doing this with his goat and da 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 da? You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna watch the whole video because they don't understand why he's making that video. Like he's making that video. Every time he makes a video, there's something new that is coming from his business.
Yeah, I actually didn't put the connection together. I mean, I've seen his videos, with him, like you said, going in with loading the packs on the goats and the dog and everything. And, I never put it together that that's also the one that makes the firebox stoves. I mean, yes, it is his channel, the firebox stove, but I just kind of thought it was just a random person making videos of hiking in with his goats.
Yeah,
But
and
but
like
once I
I
put the
just
two together, it's like that even makes it even better.
Daniel,
yeah,
I put my daughter's channel in the chat.
uh,
Pepper Star Seed.
something. Okay, I'll click. Like, can I click on here and not get like all screwed up and kicked out of here?
Probably, but it'll be there when we get done. So that way you can get.
Okay,
So
I'll just
so Daniel, what you can do is go, at a later time, you can open up YouTube, and in your search at the top of YouTube, you can put at Pepper Starseed, and then tell it to search, and it'll find her channel for you.
sorry.
She does exploring. She does rock videos. She does a whole kind of different things.
Yeah. Is she in the chat or no?
No,
Not right off the chat.
She's not in
Oh,
the chat
like
right now, but she will.
we-
She comes in from time to time to talk to me.
yeah. There's a whole rock grinding. What is it called? CAD rock or Cade rock
I'm not
sanding
sure
situation.
exactly what she does exactly because I
No,
haven't talked to her about that
no.
part.
Like I'm trying to like say like if she's into rocks. Like there's a whole like sanding situation in
She's a
the.
rock
But
hound. She is a rock. She likes exploring and finding places right now. So
yeah, but I have the whole sanding station for that.
oh, she might be
I think
curious about that.
I think
Like
she does some of that. I think she's made some, like the necklaces and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah,
we
like
actually made necklaces while we were there at the gathering. She was
But I'm
I
gonna
don't
have
know
to get in
exactly what
touch
it's
with her.
called. It's not my machine. It's uh like it's a rock sanding station. It
is
goes
it like a
from
rock
whatever.
tumbler?
No, this is straight up sanding. Like it
Oh,
goes from
She
I
she
think
made those necklaces with the
yeah.
deer antler,
yeah.
or
She makes a little bit of everything.
She carved those up too.
Okay.
If you talk to her,
She's up
tell
to 20
her
now.
I'd love to see
What was that, Jason?
maybe getting one of those.
She's up
What
to
do you-
20 subscribers now.
All right. Way to go.
Yeah.
My daughter's doing
20
good.
subscribers,
18.
27 videos.
18.
She's doing better than I am.
I'm
That's
showing
for sure.
20.
Oh, now she's at 20.
So
Okay.
I don't know. It's
Have you ever heard of the
it's-
Havasu Bat Cave?
oh yeah, like
That's she's been
yeah.
there.
Yeah. How did she get permission?
No, she's her boyfriend's is the ranger of the area.
Oh well, yeah. Well, that's heck.
What's his name?
I I believe it's going to sound weird. I mean, it might be Matt.
Might be what?
Matt.
Another Matt.
Oh,
I could
thought
be
it was like-
wrong, but I believe it
I
might
thought
be
it was
Matt.
Rick.
It could have been Rick. Oh my God, Ranger Rick. We're going to have so much fun with him. He hasn't
I was
even.
wondering
met
how
me.
long does it take you to figure that one out?
I know, but just like as soon as you said it, I go, frack. I didn't even consider it because I was being considerate because of my daughter, you know? She's just amazing. I mean,
So, that's what I need to do is find me a good woman that
What the?
acreage, wooded property, and maybe lake access, stuff like that. Send a picture of woods and lake.
Oh, it must send picture of boat.
And property.
Yeah, boat. I got a kayak. I'm good there.
Yeah.
You need to see the property and the lake.
Yeah, looking for women who can fish, hunt, and camp. Must send picture of tent and boat.
What?
Yeah.
What's that thing called? What's that called?
All right,
So
guys. Well,
the rock sanding thing is called a CAD machine for sanding rocks, not knives. Rock.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's what.
yeah, I've seen those. Is it the multi-station one with the different
Yeah,
sanding belts?
it's it's 6 wheels of sanding
6
rock.
wheels. Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah,
Those are cool.
yeah, and uh, he doesn't physically. He can't use it at all. Like I'm not saying like it's going anywhere, like we're gonna sell it or anything like that. But if there's, you said your daughter enjoys rocks, and if she doesn't have it, she can come use it.
Okay, I got her. I got the place where she works. I just found that out. So give me a city. Give me a second. It's Kingdom Elementary District in Arizona. Give me a second.
Arizona's a big state.
I am trying to zero it in. I'm using Google Earth here, folks.
But after you get that, folks, we're probably going to wrap things up. Um, so we did go over, and I'd love to continue on, but I also, we've got straight a little bit off topic here. Good comments, good things to talk about. But
And I made you
we'll
hungry.
we'll see.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Hey, if you
And you
got good
brought it
food,
up
dude,
again.
you got good food. Don't knock it.
But certainly enjoyed it, and like I said, the community is awesome, and we'll have more talks on some of these topics. I'm always taking notes of this stuff and looking for the next topic or the next conversation, or who knows, it may turn something into a video. And each one of us is I'm sure like, oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
I
And
have a lot of
these
those I got to do, but I'm waiting for my freaking walk. That's my
the,
biggest
the
issue right now.
Like,
right, and the newest.
y'all are confident in it. Like I'm like, yeah, I get confident, and then like there's that little tiny hiccup, and it's like I have to work through this, and I don't know how to like work through it and not
Now, you
make
talking
every.
about the hiccup in the video that
Baby steps. You'll get used to it.
kind of kills
Yeah.
it, or
No, like like I just like I get. I only have so much time to do what I enjoy to do,
Oh,
and
obviously, we all
Right.
do. Jason's
Yeah.
working full time.
yeah, and
You're looking for work.
and then
I'm waiting to
that
get back to work.
small hiccup destroys my mindset. Like it's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, here's a just on a small scale of it.
and then
So
like my
there's
mind
times
throw
where
that hiccup.
I'm making a video, and I turned on the camera, it's running, and then let's say I'm out in the woods wanting to depict the serenity, and then you hear a motorcycle go by. That kind of kills the moment for it. Leave the camera running. Those are ideal blooper moments things. It's like, really? motorcycle in the woods. Who would come out there with, just turn it into something funny or something. But then on the longer scale of things, you can come back and continue on with it at a later point in time. If I've certainly made videos where uh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it with this. I've already recorded, the very beginning part of starting to sand it down and everything like that. And then now I'm going to come back later. I'm going to show some more of it as I go. And but of course,
Yeah.
I'm also my worst enemy as far as editing the video. It's like that looks boring. Take that out. That looks boring. Take that out.
Yeah, decision
Wait a minute.
thing is the hard thing for me. I can never make up my mind of what would
I've
sound
got
good.
nothing left. But it's the real human interaction of the way you are and how you do things that keep people coming back.
And always remember, leave the bloopers in.
Yes.
Don't
There's
edit
nothing
those
wrong
out.
with making mistakes.
Oh no,
Yeah.
like that.
At yourself.
Yeah, like the one I was when I was walking, I almost tripped and butt the farm. Another one when I almost slipped and went into the creek.
You should have went in the creek, dude. It would have been funny.
I
Yeah.
did go in the creek.
Here is a perfect example. Firebox stove, the video they just did on the hex stove. In the video, he had a 360 camera that was mounted on the front of his truck as he was driving down the road. Or no, actually, no. He did have that, but he also was flying the drone, and he had the drone coming up beside him as he's driving down the road. And then he kind of zigged over this way and then came back and was kind of diving down towards the truck, and he hit a tree with the drone, and then the drone ended up falling on the road in front of the truck.
And running it over?
Yes.
That sounds like
Yeah.
the next progression of stuff.
Now, hopefully the drone's okay, but he did say that the blades got messed up.
Those are replaceable, though.
Yes, those are replaceable. He hasn't tested it out yet to see if it's functional.
I got a quick
once he
question for the
replaces
Arizona
blades, but
guys here. Golden Valley, Arizona. Where is that?
Not a good place.
Well, that's where my daughter works.
Golden Valley.
I don't like me personally. I don't like something to Google that for me. Like I've never heard anything bad from
It's on
Golden Valley.
Tombstone Trail Road in Golden Valley is where she works at the Raw Rock.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I've never been there before.
I've been through Golden Valley.
I've never even heard of it.
what kind
Yeah,
of
it's
Raw
between Kingman and the Bullhead City.
Well, that's where she works. I don't know where she's probably either living out of her truck or close by in a tent because she does not like living in a structure at all.
she still got the yurt?
No, that yurt she lost the yurt that winter because it was really bad. It destroyed the yurt,
Oh, okay.
which is why she bought the pickup. So now she's doing the truck camping thing. She does not like living in the houses. She has an aversion to it.
Right.
My daughter is a hippie, folks.
Vanguard?
Huh?
Is it Vanguard?
No, Raw Rock Productions, and it's Golden
No,
Valley.
like
When they live out of there.
when they live out of there, it's not overlanding. It's Vanguard.
No, she doesn't have a van. She had a van, she would do that, but she doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah, like I said, anyway, folks, we're going to wrap things up here. I certainly appreciate everybody coming and sharing their experiences. And
Thank you for having me
everything.
up, brother. I really appreciate it.
I wanted to thank all our let's see,
subscribers
wrong.
and
all
all
our
that
viewers over there in
Over
the
there.
chat. Yeah, there we go. So I appreciate you guys, Cliff, Grace, Two Guys in the Woods, Molly. Molly's
Matt.
been with us here.
Matt's Molly's your new moderator. Woo-hoo-hoo, way to go.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And I need to go to bed soon too. So
Yeah.
Before you let me
Has-
go, Dan, I need to show you something when you go into the green room.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Have can you get a hold of me or your daughter get a hold of me because like
I
I'm in
don't know because
Arizona?
I got to be able to get a hold of my daughter. That's the hard part.
No, like
He's
you
not.
get a hold of me and like
Well, the thing is,
I'll help.
he's not easy to nail down.
No, I get it. No, I completely get what you're saying, but like I'm willing to help in any way. We're willing
Oh,
to help in any way.
But
like you said, I
I
can't
tell
get
you
a
what,
any given day.
hang on a second there, guys. Daniel, Colin's on his live Tuesdays and Thursday nights. He's gonna try to reach out to her, and
Yep, no, I get it.
he'll get back to you either through that or
I'll find a way to let you know.
Okay,
and let you
thank you.
know. But I don't want to totally consume keeping the live going about the
Contact
contacting
information and stuff.
people
Yeah,
because
no,
that can be done
I
off
mean, like I said,
screen.
I have trouble getting a hold of her myself, so it's not like
Yeah.
something I can do every day.
But
She
again, a
just
reminder: Tuesday night, Colin,
Yep.
7 o'clock,
7
and
o'clock.
Wednesday night is Jason at what time?
Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central.
7 p.m. Central. Okay,
Yep, same
and then
7
again Thursday at 7, and Cliff is on
Saturdays.
Saturday nights,
7:30 p.m.
7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there.
7:30, 8 o'clock.
Our time.
Depends on what time he
He's
gets
more mountain
home from
time.
work.
He's mountain time.
Yeah, it's 6:30 Mountain Time for him.
Yeah. So
7:30
all
our
right,
local time.
all right, you guys. We lost Daniel there, but yeah, he'll, like I said, Cliff. If you can reach out, I'm sure that'd be a big help to him. And you guys, you have a wonderful evening. I want to thank everybody for their participation, and remember, be kind to one another. And Jason, what's everybody supposed to remember?
Tempting.
Don't forget
Don't
to
forget to.
Slap a rat.
There you go.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm about ready to slap a mouse. The
Do that
temptation,
too.
the temptation is there right now.
Well, then do it.
Yeah.
I was
Do it
waiting.
to it.
Are we in the green room?
All right.
No, we're not. We're
quite. I always got to remember how to do this. So
not. It says exit at the bottom.
Yeah,
of
the red X button that says leave.
Then another
right.
panel will pop up, and then you'll hit that. Then you'll out.
all right. So, all right. Good night.